Hey everyone, welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. It is a gorgeous Thursday afternoon here in South Florida. We're fast and firm, everything you love to see. We have 10 races on the card, so let's get right to it, and we'll send it up to track announcer Pete Aguello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Excellent beginning for Speedy Fire, who's headed off for the early lead. Sent through inside. Very Savvy is on the go. Heart of God's on the far outside. Romantical Notice together with Missing Link. And Pit to Fina's last, but not far away. 2.5 lengths from first to last as they race to the far turn. Missing Link is now up to challenge Very Savvy for the lead. Speedy Fire gets shuffled to third. Heart of God on the outside. Romantical Notice 3 wide, and at the back is Pit to Fina. Around the far turn they go. Very Savvy just checked hard and is all the way back to last. So Missing Link is on to take over behind a 21-4 opening quarter. Missing Link leads by a length and a half. Heart of God second. Speedy Fire third. Romantical Note and Pit to Fina are next as they straighten for the drive. Missing Link traveling nicely. She's an eighth of a mile from home and 4 on top. Heart of God is going to try to hold on to second. Pit to Fina's down at the rail. Down the center, Romantical Note and Speedy Fire. Coming home for the wire, it's 9-5 on Missing Link. She's an easy winner. Missing Link is in front by 4.5 in the end. Holding second was Heart of God. Pit to Fina was third. Close for fourth, probably Speedy Fire at 56-4. They're off. From the outside, Gaga Ooh La La away quickly. Down at the rail, Twin Bridges and Splitting Horses is Piper. These three hook up and race on. They've opened 5 or 6 on Kozan's Secret, who's away in early fourth. Followed fifth by Hello Princess, then Ecliptical's Carol. And wide on the course at the back of the field is Miraculous as they speed to the half-mile point. Twin Bridges and Paco Lopez with a narrow advantage. Piper is second. Gaga Ooh La La races from third. A gap of 6 or 7 to Kozan's Secret, then Miraculous and Ecliptical's Carol. Now the trailer is Hello Princess. 22-2 for the opening quarter, less than 3 furlongs to race. Twin Bridges holds inside ground at a narrow advantage. 3 wide, Gaga, Ooh La La from between Horses and Piper. These 3 still isolated from the others. Fourth is still Kozan's Secret, then Miraculous with a 1/4 mile left to go. Up front, Twin Bridges maintains a narrow advantage. Gaga, Ooh La La bids up on her outside and tries to get to her. Back to third is Piper, then Kozan's Secret with an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's Twin Bridges, now asked to quicken up and still responding to Paco urging, leading a length and a half from Gaga Ooh La La, who's destined for second, as Twin Bridges is a 7-1 way to start an early pick 4. Twin Bridges in front. Gaga Ooh La La second, Piper third. Fourth was Kozan's Secret, then Miraculous in 1:12-2. Pretty Liddy was last into stride, and soon after the start, Greenwood Drive dropped to the back. Good start for Kirby from down toward the inside. She's reaching out for an early advantage from Say Cheese, who comes away in second, 2.5 better than Shakem, who's in early third. Pretty Liddy is next, followed by Greenwood Drive, and Pandorica is last. They pass the 5/8 and go to the half-mile pole, with Kirby on top a length and a half from Say Cheese in second. Greenwood Drive is now moved up to take third from an inside running Pretty Liddy, who's now fourth. Shakem on the outside, and 3 back to Pandorica. 22-2 for a strong opening quarter as they round the far turn. Edgard Zayas and Kirby on top a length and a half. Say Cheese trying to creep closer from second. Greenwood Drive making headway from third. These top 3 are 5 ahead of Shakem, then Pretty Liddy and Pandorica. Past the 5/16, Irad moves on Say Cheese, and she's willing and up to take the lead now. Kirby tries to fight back second toward the outside. Greenwood Drive continues on from third. Pretty Liddy and Shakem are fourth and fifth as they straighten for the drive. 45-4 for the opening half mile. Say Cheese now an eighth of a mile from home and a length on top. Kirby is back to second. Greenwood Drive is next, then Pretty Liddy and Shakem. Final 16th of a mile, and Say Cheese driven out. Say Cheese for Larry Ravelli and Irad Ortiz Jr., authoritative third race winners. Greenwood Drive getting up for second. Kirby holds third, then Shakem and Pretty Liddy at 119-1. And they're off. From the center, Papa's Little Girl, one of the first to break the line. Up on the outside, the gray, Let's Be Honest, is forwardly placed. Down at the inside goes Assume Control, Don't Get Smart, angles for racing room. And that force that She Takes Heart to the outside, wider than her, Grace's Drama, and Itana drops back to last. Out of the chute, onto the main course, Assume Control and Luis Saez for a narrow advantage over Papa's Little Girl, who races from second. Let's Be Honest on the outside, third. These top 3 have gone 4 or 5 ahead of Don't Get Smart, who's racing from fourth. Then Grace's Drama with She Takes Heart and Itana, as the opening quarter was complete in 24-1. Less than 5/8 to run. Assume Control leads by a length. Papa's Little Girl is second. Let's Be Honest on the outside, third. These top 3 have 5 on Grace's Drama, who's now fourth. Up on the inside goes She Takes Heart, then back to Don't Get Smart, and Itana's last. 46-4 for the opening half mile. Assume Control leads by a length and a half. Papa's Little Girl second. Let's Be Honest on the outside. These top 3 still well clear of the others, led by a rail running She Takes Heart and a 2-path running Grace's Drama. Itana's had pace ahead of her, but she's not picked up her feet yet, with a quarter of a mile left to go. Assume Control has put away Papa's Little Girl, but up on the outside, Let's Be Honest comes to call. It's a gap of 4 to an on-running Grace's Drama with She Takes Heart. Then Itana, 3/4, 1:11-2. There's 3/16 to run, and Assume Control is still clear. Assume Control inside the final furlong, now 3 better than a second running Papa's Little Girl. She's trying to come again. 16th to go. Assume Control has the lead. Papa's Little Girl takes another run, but she's out of time. Assume Control, a 7-1 winner. Papa's Little Girl second. She Takes Heart third. Then Itana, and Let's Be Honest, 138-2. And they're off. The big favorite, Twice Too Many, was away quickly and is up to challenge for the early lead. Driving through at the rail, Scrappy already in between horses, and Harry Keep the Change. Into the top flight goes Soul Dancer. Wide on the course in Majestic Street, a length and a half better than Back Chat. Moving up wide is Joshy Jack. From between, it's Polema and Proud Contender at the rail. There's half a mile left to race, and Scrappy Yardy has rail position and the lead. Harry, Keep the Change, is back to second. Up on the outside, Twice Too Many, 4 wide, but improving. Soul Dancer is between horses. Joshy Jack into the top flight, now ahead of Majestic Street. 2 back to Proud Contender, then Polema and Backchat as they round the far turn. 22 seconds for the opening quarter. Twice Too Many is on to challenge for the lead. Scrappy Yardy tries to counterpunch second. Joshy Jack 3 wide third. On from fourth, that's Majestic Street with a quarter of a mile left to go. They went 45 and 3 for the opening half mile. Joshy Jack on the stand side up to challenge Twice Too Many. Back at the inside, Scrappy Yardy. There's an eighth of a mile to go. 3 across the course here. Joshy Jack out in the center. Twice Too Many is up for a fight. These two have kicked on. Joshy Jack and Twice Too Many. Joshy Jack now gains the upper hand. Joshy Jack is in front. Twice Too Many was second. Third was Scrappy Yardy, then Proud Contender and Majestic Street. 111 and 1. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. From between horses, Zip It Jess is headed off for the early lead. Fast Catalina moves up to take second, and Glorious Gal's an early third. Shakaka is away racing in fourth. Driving through at the rail, Getting Tipsy, together with K's Running Free. And 3 wide at the back is Noble Maria, as they have less than half a mile to race. Into the far turn with Zip It Jess in front by a neck. Fast Catalina draws up alongside second. Glorious Gal third. Shakaka moving to the leader as well, fourth. 2 back to Getting Tipsy, who's now fifth. Up on the outside, K's Running Free is sixth. Seventh and last is Noble Maria as they run to the top of the stretch. Zip It Jess holding a narrow advantage. On the outside, Fast Catalina, Shakaka 3 wide. Glorious Gal needs a way through. Getting Tipsy needs to do a bit better. She's starting to gather some momentum out in the center of the racetrack. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Fast Catalina, she gets the head start and leads by 2. From between horses and Glorious Gal down the center, Getting Tipsy. Then Shakaka coming home for the wire at 7-1. Fast Catalina wins by 2 in the end. Second, Glorious Gal. Third, Shakaka. Then Getting Tipsy. 56 and 3. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Katie Lee and Djibouti Kaba who went looking for the advantage. Down at the rail, Josefa comes away racing in third. 2.5 back to Short Pour, who's an early fourth, followed by the gray Una Luna. Vitami is out second last, and the trailer is Codrington, and a speed duel percolating on the front end. Katie Lee from the outside, Djibouti Kaba toward the rail. And now Djibouti Kaba will assert her superiority and lead by a length and a half. Katie Lee is second, 2 better than Josefa third. They're going quickly up front. The opening quarter was 22 and 4. It's a big gap, some 6 or 7 lengths to Short Pour, who's racing well fourth. Then Una Luna ahead of Vitami, and still at the back, the trailer is Codrington. The opening quarter again was 22-4, and now jockey Irad Ortiz Jr. tries to take a mid-race breather as Djibouti Kaba leads a length and a quarter. Holsefa tugging and now up into second. Katie Lee on the outside third. The back markers begin to close ranks as Short Pour is now fourth. Una Luna is fifth, and to the outside Vitami, and the trailer is Codrington. 46-3 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. Djibouti Kaba has been pressured every step from the back. The plugs are out, and here comes Vitame circling 5 wide. From the 3 wide side, Short Pour. Una Luna tries to hold her ground 4 wide. Codrington looking for a way through. Who do you like here as they straighten for home? Out in the center, it's Vitame from between Una Luna. Toward the rail, Short Pour. Short Pour is in front. Vitame on the outside. From between, it's Una Luna. These 3 put on a show. Una Luna and Vitami. Una Luna, Vitami, Una Luna's in front. Una Luna wins by a neck under Javier Castellano. Vitami was second, Short Pour third, then Codrington at 135-4. And they're off. Missing the start a bit was Bean. Good start out wide for Dahlonega, driving through at the rail, Gitana, and Gitana's on to take over. From third, it's Lori Lupes, away fourth, long shot Salsarita, second last Midtown Rose, and after a slow getaway, Bean is last. They go to the half-mile point with Luis Saez and Gitana in front 3 parts of a length. Dahlonaga's on the outside second. Armio angles Lori Lupes 3 wide for clear racetrack. She's third, 2.5 off the leaders. A gap of another 4 to Bean, who improves inside of Salsarita, and Midtown Rose is last. The opening quarter was quick, 22 seconds flat as they round the far turn. Up on the outside, here's Lori Lupes, moving to challenge Gitana for the top. Back to third, Dahlonega, 5 ahead of Bean, then Midtown Rose. Quarter of a mile left to go. Toward the rail, Gitana fighting on. She's still in front. Taking aim is Lori Lupes second. Dahlonaga's destined for a minor placing with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Gitana's finding 45 seconds flat for a half mile, and Gitana and jockey Luis Saez in the midst of a gate-to-wire success. Gitana goes all the way at 5-1. Lori Lupes was second. Third is Dahlonega. Fourth is Midtown Rose. Then it was Bean, 103-3. And they're off. She's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Fasig-Tipton is once again bringing the heat to Miami. A red-hot catalog of selected 2-year-olds in training. Recent star graduates include Grade 1 winners Nadal and Bellafina, plus Share the Ride, Dona Veloce, Capano Kicking, and Yopan, with top juveniles by the nation's hottest sires. This is your chance to play at the top. The Fasig-Tipton Gulfstream Sale, March 31st in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Where will you be?
And they're off. From the center, turn it on, away quickly. Reynagol sent after her, moving out the rail. That's long shot Queen Arella. Away in fourth is La Liberté. Moving up on the outside, Danessa Baby to race a mid-flight fifth. From sixth, that's Can't Buy Love. Amalfi Princess is seventh. Racing eighth is Lambeau Lady. Ninth and out wide, Dial to Win. Agog finds herself 10th and last with traffic ahead of her as they chase the speed of Turn It On. Turn It On in a big number leads Reynagol by a neck. 3 back to Queen Arella in third, then Danessa Baby. Luis Saez has La Liberté racing from 5th and getting ready to launch your bid now. Two Better Than a Malfi Princess, then Lambeau Lady and Dial to Win as they straighten for the drive. Reina Goal has the lead. La Liberty swung to the center. Amalfi Princess, she has room toward the rail. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Here comes Amalfi Princess. Here comes La Liberty down the center. These two kick on with Reina Goal still right there. 16th to go. La Liberty surging to the lead now. La Liberty is in front. Amalfi Princess wins the picture for second with Reina Goal in 56-1. Runners away. Alexandria Mai was quick off the blocks. Marev is speeding up toward the inside. Away in third is Zestelina. Moving up between horses. Time Sensitive takes an early fourth. Race favorite Italian Twin is taken in hand to try to work over. Mother's Day Jewel is at the rail and Frankie's Girl is between. Up and by that went Miss Amendment, albeit 4 or 5 deep. Length and a half to Irazu, racing inside of Viva. Out wide on the course is Blue Eye Kitten, second last. The early trailer is Backstretch Beauty, and the early leader is Alexandra M.I. Alexandra M.I., the gray daughter of Exaggerator, into the backstretch on top by 2. Marev is there second. Up to third goes Time Sensitive. Estelina is at the rail in fourth, followed fifth by Miss Amendment. 6 between horses is Mother's Day Jewel. 7th is Italian Twin. 8th along the rail goes Frankie's Girl. Blue Eye Kitten is 9th. Irazu is 10th. Viva's 11th. And racing 12th and last is Backstretch Beauty. Inside half a mile from home as they swing to the far turn. 47-4 for the opening half mile. Miss Amendment 3 wide and challenging for command. Alexandra M.I. holds inside position. Time Sensitive is between horses. Estelina's on from 4th. 3 wide Italian Twin. Marev is between horses. Then Frankie's Girl and Blue Eye Kitten. Arazu's got some run, but Paco's got a lot of traffic ahead of him. Trying to figure it out here after 3 quarters. In 1:12-2, they're at the top of the stretch. And they fan across the course with Time Sensitive up to take the lead from Alexandra M.I. Arazu would love some racetrack. Meanwhile, Italian Twin is charging hard on the outside. Italian Twin takes the lead. Now racetrack for Arazu. Arazu lifting late, but Italian Twin got the jump. Italian Twin is in front. Arazu was second. Third was Frankie's Girl, and fourth was Time Sensitive. 137 flat.
That wraps up today. We hope that you'll join us back here on Friday for 10 more races. Our first post is 1:10 p.m. We have a lot going on. It's the eve of the Fountain of Youth. Ron Nicoletti is up for Beat the Expert, and we also have the 12% takeout Stronach 5 back in action on Friday. Hope you'll tune in.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.